this is me, Diarra, and this is another of my pick a card readings. Welcome to my channel, welcome to all my subscribers, customers, and also welcome to everyone who's new here. I really appreciate your support. And by the way, once again, if you would like to know me a little bit better on another level, feel free to follow me on Instagram. You will find the contact data down in the description box. My Instagram account is not so much about card readings and oracles. It's more my personal life and what I do when I am not sitting behind the camera and doing pick a card readings, okay? So if any of you guys are interested in that, feel free to follow me. So this is a new, whole new thing that I'm doing here today. Why? Because this is going to be like, where are you at and where are you going to be? I got inspired by a fellow reader, by the way. This is not my own idea, but I really like the idea. And yeah, I thought I have to do it, okay? So you can choose between number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. So today, big spread, 5 options. And you can take that in any possible way, right? This can be for you about love. If this is about love, it's about love. If this is for you more about job and money and career, this is about money and career, right? We're going to see where are you at and where are you heading to, okay? So feel free to make your choice. Use the oracle in whatever way that makes sense to you, right? I'm having a sip of my coffee and then we get started. If you have chosen pile number 1, where you're at, we have the Hangman here coming up. So for me, it looks like that you are waiting for something, that you are, so to speak, in a waiting list, right? On standby. You want things to happen, I feel, but you did not really yet figure out how to make it happen, right? This is about manifestation. This is about dreams. This is about what do you really want and what can you do in order to achieve it, right? I feel that you are waiting. I feel that probably you are already depending on others in order to achieve your goals. So it could be that, just as an example, let's say that you applied for a new job, a new position. Probably you already had the interview, but now you are waiting on the decision. Will they take you? Or did they choose somebody else, right? So it is not everything in our life is in our own hands. Okay, sometimes we cannot make everything happen all by ourselves. Sometimes we are depending on others, right? I mean, still you have to do your best, and whenever you did your best, you don't have to blame anybody, right? Not you and not the other party, because if your best is not enough, then it simply is that way, right? You have to learn how to live with it, which is also part of the message. Right? Live with the fact that sometimes it's just not meant to be, okay? The cards are telling you to let go. Let go, chill, relax. I mean, the Hangman is obviously also representing someone who's chilled, who's relaxed, right? So the cards are asking you to accept whatever it is that you have to learn to accept, and yeah, let it go a little bit, okay? Be a little bit more calm about everything. Be a little bit more playful. Don't take everything probably too important or too, don't put too much drama into the whole thing, so to speak, okay? Does it make sense what I want to say here? Let it go means relax yourself, because what's meant to be will be, right? Just hang there, do your best, constantly do your best, give everything that you can give, because you cannot give more anyways, right? You have to learn how to deal with your barriers and borders, right? I mean, yeah, I think I explained my point here. I don't want to repeat myself so often, but I really want you to understand the message, right? I mean, not everyone is meant to be famous as Michael Jackson. This is what I want to say. I mean, still you can be a beautiful singer. You can be a beautiful entertainer, right? Very talented, very gifted and whatnot. But still, I mean, not everyone in this world is meant to be famous and popular as Michael Jackson or, I don't know, Justin Bieber, right? For some, it happens, right? But not for everyone. And this is also part of the message, as I said. how to learn how to let go and how to deal with stuff and how to accept things the way they are, right? This is where you're at. You are about to learn a very important lesson here about love. Another oracle card that came up here is the flirting card, and once again, flirting is something very lighthearted, something very playful, right? It's about, you know, like kidding and giggling around, laughing and making fun with someone, you know. This is not only related to love. Once again, as a reminder, please keep that in mind. Even if you choose pile number 1 and your message is supposed to be about job, once again, the card is asking you to be a little bit more playful, right? Or probably, I mean, you are playful. Probably you take everything very easy and lighthearted. I mean, that's also good then, right? Then, I mean, it is exactly what they want you to be. They want you to be lighthearted, and this is where you're at, right? You are chilled, you are relaxed, you learned your lesson, and since these cards should, you know, like originally represent where you're at, I feel that, yeah, probably you've learned how to let go and you've learned how to be a little bit more playful, right? Which is a beautiful message. I mean, once you've reached that stage, I mean, yes, you don't have to worry about anything at all anymore, right? I mean, honestly, I mean, once you've reached the stage where you understood that you cannot predict everything and that not everything is in your own hands, I mean, well, you've done a good job, right? So where will you go from here? Where will you go from here? We have the Ace of Swords, okay? Then we do have the Heart card, which could be speaking about love energy here. And then, ta-da, here it is. This is the male main person from the Kipper deck, speaking about Mr. Big, Mr. Right, you know, like your number 1 person. So yeah, for you, pile number 1, I feel that you are going into a mature relationship. Let me say it as it is, okay? And I mean, I'm not making that up here. I feel that you will make the right decisions. The universe will also make the right decisions for you. They will open up the right doors. And the sword energy is coming out here very strongly, you know, like very clear and decisive. And probably someone is finally committing to you. Someone who was probably a little bit wishy-washy, you know, is finally committing to you. We have the Heart card here. I mean, this is a beautiful card to get, right? Someone is finally listening to their heart, and that could be your love interest, your crush, your ex. Okay, if you have chosen this pile, I mean, this is your message, right? Where are you going to? You are going to meet your person number 1, right? This is what's happening. This is what's going to happen. And this is coming out very clear and very precise and very strong, right? Making decisions, finally commit, finally listening to your heart, right? This is where you are going to. And I like that a lot, right? And once again, if this is supposed to be about job in your specific case, I mean, for some of you, it's not about love, it's about job or money, then still, I feel that someone will commit to you. Someone will make a decision which is in your favor. Okay, they will commit to you, they will offer you something, they will invite you into their circle. Okay, because with the love card here, it gives everything a very loving energy and a very loving touch, even though this is probably not love related. And I hope I'm not confusing you here, but I just wanted to make it clear, okay, that this is an open reading and you can turn it in the way that you want it to be. Okay, so let's move on to pile number 2. If you have chosen pile number 2, where are you at right now? Queen of Swords, not worth waiting for, and trust. I feel like for you, pile number 2 people, that probably someone broke up with you. Probably you feel left out in the cold, you feel hurt. You know, like it's swords. I mean, it always depends on how you use swords energy. You can either save somebody's life with a knife and with a sword, or you can take somebody's life with it, right? And I feel that you've got hurt. With the not worth waiting for card here, I feel like you probably have been living in a illusionary world, you know, like you have been building up castles, illusionary castles up in the air. You wanted something to happen. You wanted someone to be the right one for you. But yeah, apparently it turned out that this person was not worth waiting for and not worth investing your energy into. Okay, still the cards are asking you to trust, and I feel that currently, where are you at? I feel that you are working on trust and patience, because you've been hurt a lot. You've been through a lot. You are carrying around probably still some emotional baggage from your, I don't know, previous marriage, from your childhood, whatever, right? Maybe in your previous job you've been mobbed, something like that. And I feel that currently you are learning how to trust again, and how to be more patience also, because the trust card is speaking about patience as well. It's 50-50. It's not only about trusting, it's also about, yeah, learning to wait for what you want, right? Learning to not manipulate the situation, learning to not chase, learning to not hunt, right? It's about to not do those things. It's about to trust that whatever it is that the universe wants you to have, they will bring it to you. And this is where you're at. So where are you going to? What is coming? Oh my goodness, that is so beautiful, especially for you, since you seem to have been through a lot here in the past. Ace of Cups, the Clover, this is a timing card speaking about something positive is about to happen soon, probably within the next 2 hours, days, weeks, or month, right? And then rich, good person. So I feel that you will gain back your strength, and probably you will even find the right job. You will change the company. If you have been unemployed and you have been waiting for the right job finally to come, you will find it. Definitely, yes. You will get letters, invitations, emails, text messages, phone calls. People are trying to get back in touch with you. And this is coming soon, right? I mean, the Clover is clearly speaking about that something is about to happen very, very soon here, okay? And then Ace of Cups again. I mean, this speaks about abundance, finding peace. We have the peach pigeon here on top of the picture, and the universe is stepping in, right? This is God's hand coming out and helping you, giving you a hand, right? And the cup is filling over, right? It's overfloating from emotions, feelings, water energy, right? Movement. Some things are meant to be. Some things are not meant to be. That was your lesson in the past. But now the things that are meant to be are finally coming. Finally, what was meant to be in the first place, you know, like after all the obstacles and delays and diversions you have been through and you have to go through, right? That was a learning lesson that happened purposely, even though it probably hurt like hell. But still, now the things that are meant to be for you will come into your life. And that is so beautiful, right? Wow, beautiful, beautiful energy for you. So let's move on. Pile number 3, where are you at? Knight of Cups. Stay optimistic when it comes to your love life. And better shift your awareness towards someone else. For you, I think this is a little bit similar to pile number 2. I think you've met someone, you've had a crush on someone, or you still have a crush on someone. You think about someone a lot. Probably this someone was also sending out some signals to you, like, hey, I like you, and who knows, right? I'm thinking about you, could imagine some things to do with you and whatnot, right? Probably that was also related to a sex affair that you currently have or had in the past. You know, like friends with benefit, one night stand, prolongated, stuff like that, elongated, stuff like that. Just heard that, so I have to mention it, just in order so you know that this pile is really for you, right? I feel this is about love, first and foremost. Once again, if you want this to be about job, you just have to turn my message a little bit, okay? Or you choose another pile, up to you. Could be also about job, as I said in the beginning. But first and foremost, I think in this case here, pile number 3, this is really, in this case, it really is about job, about love, sorry. But the problem is that even though this person was probably sending out some signals and flirted with you and pursued you, maybe even, you know, like asking you out for dates and invited you for a glass of wine and whatnot, still the universe, I feel that, let me say it like that, that this is not the right person. They say that you should better shift your awareness towards someone else, and this is a very clear message that I feel that currently you realize that the person you are waiting for, the person you want to be Mr. Right, is not Mr. Right at all, right? And this is the current stage. This is where you're at. You are finally realizing that this is not the right one to be with for you. But still, the cards are saying you should really stay, please, 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 pile number 3 people, stay optimistic when it comes to your love life. Although this is not the right person, although this person probably played with you, right? I'm not saying they cheated on you, because you probably haven't been so far yet, but they kind of, you know, like they took it very lighthearted. Yes, they probably sent out some messages, but they don't really mean it that way, okay? And this is what you kind of feel now, that you kind of realize now. Very slowly probably, but you start to begin to realize that, hey, I wonder if this person is really that much into me. I really wonder if that person really feels it the way I'm feeling it. And I think that the universe is trying to tell you, no, this person is not feeling it the way you feel it, okay? Which is bad news, of course, which is probably a hard pill for you to swallow. But I mean, this is why we come to pick a card readings, right? Because we want to know. We finally want to unfold the secrets, right? So where are you going to, pile number 3? This is the Jail card. This is the Dog card from the Lenormand dog. And then the Justice card. Yeah, I feel that you will find justice and fairness and freedom. The thing that you've had going on with this person is probably more than this should be a love thing or a sex-related thing. It has some potential to be something about friendship. If it's still possible for you to turn around. You know, like if you say like, hey, come on, once I slept with someone, I can't be only friends with this someone anymore. Okay, then this is all good, right? But I feel that you will get out of this prison and you will finally free yourself. You will understand and you will realize things about this person. And this has to do with balance and temperance and justice, finding justice, making a clear decision, right? Breaking up with someone, probably, right? Get rid of energy vampires. And if this is job related, I feel that you are about to understand that the job that you are in right now, or the company that you work for, is not the best one for you, and that you will slowly but surely start to free yourself from that company. Okay, so if this is job related, I feel that you will start to apply for other jobs and in other companies, and you will on the long run, for sure, you will get out of this company and you will find something better for you. This will be bringing you much more peace and better energy. You will find a company or a person, once again, if this is love related or job related, you take whatever resonates. You will feel the right person who is appreciating you, who is accepting you the way you are, who's not playing with you, who is not sending out mixed signals and wrong signals, and who will not be wishy-washy anymore. This is the energy that you are stepping into, okay? You will free yourself from patterns and habits, and finally realize what's good for you and what's not. Okay? Pile number 4. Where are you at? King of Cups, Wedding card, and defense mechanism on the side of your love interest. Yeah, I feel that you are dealing with someone who has huge problems to commit and who's very guarded. Someone who probably built up barriers around them, walls, right? And they are not ready yet to confess and to admit that they feel it for you. They are definitely not ready yet to marry you. Probably you are with someone and you wait for the proposal, right? But it's not coming. And I feel it's not coming because this person has huge commitment issues. And this has not to do with you. Don't take it personal. Probably this sounds funny, but I really mean it that way. This has to do with the person, right? If this is about you, it's probably you. You have commitment issues. You have problems to deal with your feelings. But I really feel like this has to do with the person you ask for. Because why am I saying that? Because we have the card defense mechanism on the side of your love interest. So I really feel it's the other party that has commitment issues. It's not you. You probably are ready to commit, and you probably are ready for a new relationship. You probably are ready to say yes, right? And to make it a deal. But this person's not ready. And this is where you're at right now. You are dealing with someone, you are having a hard time because someone is not ready to commit. Someone is not showing their true feelings, right? Someone is, but I can tell you good news here. Very quickly, I want to add that this person is finally making small baby steps into the right direction, okay? This is what I can see. Yes, this person is very guarded and very cautious and very suspicious, you know, when it comes to others, you know, always expecting bad things to happen when it comes to love, probably due to their past experiences. But finally, very slowly, baby steps into the right direction. This is what I can tell you here, number one. And number two, where are you going to? Above this is the work card. This is the stork. Wow, something is coming. Definitely something is coming. And the Hierophant, yeah. So I do see commitment. I do see someone is finally making the work, making the effort, right? This is the making the effort card in the Kipper deck. These are Kipper decks, the Kipper cards, by the way, if you're interested. And yeah, someone is finally making the effort, making the work. Someone is finally committing and finally dealing with their shit, dealing with their inner child topics and patterns that are no longer helping, right? Which I really like to see. I mean, this reading was supposed to be about you. I haven't forget that, so sorry if I am talking a lot about others here in this pile. I haven't done that with the other piles, but I really feel that your problem or your situation has to do with somebody else. The reality is that it's not about you. It is your problem, but the problem has to do with somebody else. Because someone else is acting in a specific way, you have a problem, okay? And you are where you're at. This is the reason. The reason why you are where you're at right now is because someone else is acting in a specific way. But I can tell you, and even if not, even if you take this very personal here, and you feel like this is completely you, and you have some defense mechanisms going on for sure, and you have commitment issues, I mean, then it's even better, right? Then this is definitely your pile. And this card is speaking that the storks are bringing you the possibility, because the storks are always talking about something is coming. Someone is bringing something into your life. And what is coming? What is brought into your life? Commitment, right? Making the effort. That kind of energy. You will finally make the effort to deal with your topics and issues, and you will finally step into the Hierophant energy, which is an energy that has to do with belief systems and karma and destiny. And also, I'm hearing for you, pile number 4, very important now, I'm hearing that you will finally be able to step out of a karmic circle. Wow. I will say that again. I've just heard that they want me to let you know that you will finally step out of a karmic circle. You will probably be the lineage breaker of your family, right? You have the chance now to do it in your way. Okay, regardless of what other persons or people are doing to you or have been doing to you, you will finally free yourself, and you will be able now to commit, and you will therefore be able to find the right person who is also willing to commit and ready to do it, right? I mean, it's not only what we want, it's also about what we do, right? It's not only having the will to commit, you have to be able to do it, right? And vice versa. you have to be able to commit, but also you have to want to commit, right? It's only going that way. It has to be a little bit of both. So yeah, this is your message, pile number 4, and I hope it makes sense. Pile number 5, where you're at. The devil, conversations from heart to heart, and communication. The devil brings in a little bit energy of seduction and passion and something that's forbidden. Probably you are in contact with someone who's already taken, who are already committed to somebody else. In other words, probably you felt in love with someone who's already married. To make it short, okay? Probably this is a third party situation here. You are having contact with someone who is actually not allowed to speak to you, to talk to you, because this person is already taken, this person is already committed to someone else, but still you feel it, right? There is something going on between you guys. There is that kind of forbidden energy, chemistry, attraction going on between you. A lot of conversation. Probably you've not had sex together, but I feel that you feel attached and you feel attracted to each other, whether or not there is a third party involved. The devil speaks about something that is forbidden, something that's a little bit dirty even, okay? Like dirty talk, sex talk, dirty dancing, stuff like that. A lot of conversation definitely going on, right? Because we have conversation twice. Conversations from heart to heart, and then from my own personal deck, the communication card, right? Which is about speaking the truth. So this is where you're at. So I don't know what this is for you personally, whether you choose this pile for love or a job related situation, but for sure it has to do with communication. And also probably you like secretly applied for a job, another job or another position, and you don't want anyone to know that unless you know for sure that you will take the next step, right? Probably it's something like that, if this is job related. Just, as an example, I don't know. Just wanted to give you an example so you can relate to this energy a little bit better. But I think right? I mean, it's your situation. This is about where you're at, and I feel like you know where you're at, right? It's about communication. You have to communicate. Probably you don't dare to communicate. Probably you feel a little bit intimidated by all the energy that is surrounded in the situation, and this is why you did not yet really dare to confess and to admit what you feel. This could also be the case for some of you. You are very intimidated by the whole situation and by this person. So you did not really dare to communicate clearly and honestly. But where are you going to now? False person. This is the anchor card. And then 4 of Wands. I feel pile number 5, there is something forbidden in this situation for sure. I mean, with the false person here, speaking about deception and betrayal, something's not work. Someone is not showing you the true face. Someone probably lied to you, like with the conversation and the devil, could also speak about a lot of lies, gossiping, stuff like that, bad talk, right? Bad talk could be a lie. Telling a lie is something bad, right? It's not good to not speak the truth. So you will discover a lie. Let me say it like that. You will discover a lie. You will discover someone or something that has been said to you, which was not based on the truth. Okay? And I feel that this is good, that you will discover it, and that you discovered this reading even, because this is probably leading you into this energy, like hearing that something's off, something's going on, which is not good, probably will get you to discover who's lying to you and who's the false person. And that's good, because this will bring a lot of foundation and stability back into your life. So if you felt a little bit shaky and tired and weird, you will find back and you will gain back your stability, okay? Which is good, which is bringing you joy and happiness and celebration. So I feel that probably pile number 5 people are surrounded by a little bit dark energies and lies and betrayal and third party stuff and things like that. But you will discover what's good for you and what's not good. Probably the third party will discover that's something going on. Probably you are the third party. Probably your boyfriend is cheating on you. And you will discover that. You will discover that there is another woman, that there's another man, right? And this will, as painful as that is probably, but it will lead you into happiness, okay? I mean, sometimes we have to get rid of the bad energies and the bad people and all the lies in order to gain back stability and in order to gain back balance, right? Isn't it like that? Yes, it is. Yes, this is a hard thing to do, to discover the truth, to discover that someone has been lying to you, but still, at the end of the day, I mean, you want to know, right? You want to know who you can trust and who you better not trust, right? And I feel that you will discover who is not good for you, and that way you will gain back power and strength and dignity, and that will lead you into happiness, okay? So I hope that makes sense. This is it for today. I really like doing that reading, I must say. I probably will do that a little bit more often in the future. Thank you, you guys. Thank you. Namaste.